Dude, she's in the freezer.
Inside this very freezer, officers have just discovered the remains of Ernestina Lucero. Over 3 weeks ago, Ernestina had mysteriously disappeared from her quiet home, never to be seen again. And right now, they believe that Ernestina's murderer is someone who has been living with her all along.
What's up, boss?
Go and put your hands behind your back. She's in the freezer.
Because this is Ernestina's son, Leroy Vallejos, a deeply disturbed and deranged man hiding secrets far more horrifying than anyone knows. Secrets that will prove Ernestina was never his only victim.
The rest of my life, I'm gonna sit in this room by myself, unless you guys give me the death penalty. I love her, man. I don't care what nobody says. I'll always love her.
On October 17, 2025, a missing persons report was filed by the niece of 69-year-old Ernestina Estefanita Lucero after she said she hadn't seen or heard from her aunt in over a month. According to her, Ernestina was the kind of person who never really went quiet and would check in at least once a week, just to let the family know she was okay. But that routine, however, wasn't just a habit. It came from something deeper. She was reportedly deeply afraid of her own son, 49-year-old Leroy Vallejos, and feared that one day he might seriously harm her. And this wasn't something she had only confided in her niece. Ernestina had also reportedly talked about the same fear to her home health aide. Around the same time, the home health aide also reached out to authorities claiming she hadn't heard from Ernestina since September 12th. Her account matches what the family had already been fearing for weeks, that Ernestina no longer felt safe living with her son. After receiving multiple reports raising concern, Albuquerque deputies decided to conduct a welfare check at the apartment Leroy shared with his mother on October 25th. But what they are about to walk into is far worse than anyone expected.
Police!
After the investigators' knocks on the door go unanswered, they begin piecing the story together from outside the apartment. They first speak with the neighbors, whose accounts quickly begin painting a disturbing picture of what had really been happening inside that home.
Well, I know about like 2-3 weeks ago, hold on maybe, 2-3 weeks ago, after a visit that she took me to, I haven't seen her since.
She took you?
Yeah, she used to, me and her, we would go to the food bank together, up the road at the Presbyterian Church.
Ernestina?
Yeah, we would take her, she would take us in her little Charger. My car got towed from the TNC management. They didn't want it here anymore because it wasn't registered. So she ended up taking us back and forth. After like a few times, I didn't see her again.
Really?
I've seen this lady come by with a red truck a couple of times asking if we've seen the lady in apartment 2. We haven't seen her in a while. He has a dog, 2 dogs actually. He has a Yorkie and a big lab dog. I don't know. He normally walks up and down this street every day.
He has a car now. I guess he's working at Love's.
Oh, okay. What's he drive?
He drives like this car. It's a GMC.
And this one?
No, it's not that one.
Okay, I like that.
That might be. That is it actually.
Okay. You haven't seen her Charger here at all?
No,
She sold it?
Yeah, he sold the car. He asked us if we wanted to buy it. And this was shortly after she was gone. I don't know what's going on. So he she left and kept coming over asking my husband if he wanted to hang out. This is my husband doing. He kept asking him if he wanted to hang out and that he was lonely since his mom had left. We had asked him like, where did she go? And he's like, she went to Mexico. He was saying a bunch of things about her leaving to Mexico with her boyfriend. And that they were on a speaking basis right now. And then like a couple days later, he came and knocked and he's like, hey, by any chance, do you want to buy my car? I'm trying to make money for rent. That's what he said.
How long ago was that?
Like a week ago.
Like 2 weeks ago.
And you haven't seen her in a couple weeks?
Yeah, I haven't seen her in a while.
So she took you.
I know my brother asked him like, where's your mom at? Because we haven't seen her in a while and he like stuttered and he just went silent.
Yeah, she's been reported missing in the last couple of weeks, so by her family.
Right.
So we're just trying to locate her and make sure she's okay.
Okay.
When
they were fighting before she left.
that was my next.
They were fighting before she left. I know there was a couple nights where they were going at it. I have a 2-year-old,
them and stuff.
and I've asked them to, just take it down a little bit. And he's threatened to fight him because we've asked him to take it down. He's like, yeah, I'm homie. He said he's thug and shit.
He said I'm very quiet.
Yeah, he
What's
did.
he look like?
He's Mexican.
He's Mexican.
Short,
He's
skinny.
kind of bald.
You heard him arguing about a couple nights before.
Yeah, before she
but
had.
this was like she's been gone for a while.
Yeah, she's been gone for at least a month and a half now. Like,
Gotcha. Okay.
and
Did
that
she-
same night I heard another argument about something.
He's
So
gonna say she went to Mexico, but dude, she could barely walk.
she could barely walk.
No,
Like she
she
worked
didn't
at
take her
Walmart
car.
up the road
Yeah.
on Copper and Eubank.
He had his car.
Did she speak primarily English?
Yes.
Yeah.
According to the neighbors, Leroy had been telling people that Ernestina had permanently moved to Mexico, and to make the story believable, he was even trying to sell her car, as if she was never coming back. But that immediately raised questions, because Ernestina was 69 years old and heavily dependent on medication and assistance, making it highly unlikely she would suddenly leave the country on her own. And while investigators continue to speak with the neighbors, a few deputies remain outside Leroy's home, hoping he would eventually answer the door.
Leroy, you need to come out, man. We're not gonna go away. Just come out and talk to us for a sec. Come on, man. Yeah, come on. He's coming to the front door, open up.
Sorry, man. I thought you were someone else, dude.
Mind if I step in and talk to you real quick?
Yeah, no problem.
Can I step in and talk to you?
Oh, yeah. Come in. I'll just see if I
Dogs friendly?
Yeah, they bite. I mean, they bark, they don't bite, man.
Okay.
Yeah, can I shut the door so they don't run off?
My partner's coming in too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
Yeah, man, I thought you were this lady banging on the door. My bad. I was sleepy, dude.
Okay.
It's been a rough 2 weeks, man. Sorry about that. I've been.
What's been going on?
My mom's missing, man, with college, work. I've been overstressed, tired, you know what I mean?
Right through 360.
Just trying to get some rest, man.
Okay.
Exhausted from worrying, you know what I mean?
How long has it been since you saw your mom?
Like the 15th or something.
15?
Yeah, maybe around that time, you know? It's been a while, man.
September?
No.
Or of October, this month?
This month, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a few weeks, man.
Where's her room at?
It's over here, boss.
Okay.
Yeah, you can come in and look around. I didn't know it was you guys, man. I would have jumped up. See, I was trying, like I said.
You're all right.
trying to get
You're all right.
rest,
I'm
man.
just kind of trying to find her.
Yeah, you only look around, go ahead. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Like, my mom had some dude trying to get at me or something, and but I never came at her the same way.
What do you mean she's been trying
Like
to get at you?
dudes that hurt me and stuff. But I've never went at her like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So they know what she's capable of. So they're afraid of me doing it. I guess is why they're thinking it. You know what I mean? But I've been, dude. This has been going on for years. You know what I mean? And I've never once raised a hand to her. You know, this last time I just told her, you know, I'm just tired of your lies. I don't believe you, man. I don't even think we should be around each other. It disgusts me because we used to be close.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, I feel bad just for saying that, but that's as far as it goes, man. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I think they're worried about, because they know what she's capable of, and they don't know what they think that I might. That's way off, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this has been going on for 17 years, bro.
Okay. Okay.
So, yeah, like I said, I got an appointment with the detective tomorrow.
Okay.
And I'm trying to help, man. I don't know how they just paint me out to be the bad guy, because unfortunately, we live together. You know, she's a grown woman. She's seen some dude, Jose. I don't get in her business, dude, you know. Whatever she don't tell me, I don't ask, and, you know, we weren't always like that. And I'm sorry it is the way it is, but if I would have known, I would have paid more attention, asked more questions, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it's just where we were, man, at that time.
Okay.
While one deputy continues speaking with Leroy, another begins searching the apartment, hoping to find Ernestina, or at least any clues that she might have left behind. And when that deputy enters the kitchen and opens the freezer, he does find Ernestina, but not in a way he ever saw coming.
She's been gone since. Week after the 15th and 17th?
What's up, Boston?
Let's step outside.
All right.
Go and put your hands behind your back.
Right.
She's in the freezing.
I know. Hey, good. I know. We're not.
Be quiet.
Shut.
I know we're Friday.
Services supervisor.
Don't slip your
No, I
cuffs, dude.
wasn't trying, man. I was just putting you down to my room. I'm not going nowhere, dude. I'm not coming up for you guys, man.
You have any weapons on you?
No, I do not. Stand right here. This is wallet, man.
Stand right
Okay. Just have a seat. Just finish your cigarette and have a seat in the car, man.
I think you're school for these.
I'll put your dogs in my car. Dude, she's in the freezer. She's wrapped up in a trash bag in the freezer, but it's clearly.
Let me, okay, let me call Soros. Let me know what we got.
Okay. I'll hold on the 20.
Yeah, please.
Inside the freezer, investigators discover Ernestina's remains in plastic bags, and almost immediately, Leroy realizes he's been caught and surrenders. He is then taken to the police station for interrogation, where detectives would soon uncover that his mother may never have been the only person he had killed.
I know that you're uncomfortable. I know that it's been an awful day. Do you remember me?
Yeah.
I came and talked to you at the car. Once again, my name's Connor. This is Curtis. He's my partner. I don't think you met him. But I'm very interested in you kind of talk to me about what's been going on and sort of what happened. I know that you said that it's quite a story. Would you like to have that conversation? Tell me that story.
No, not right now.
Not right now. Is there something? I know you said that you were stabbed. Is there something I can do to make you a little bit more comfortable?
No, probably not, man. I could use a cigarette earlier on my meds. That was some rough shit I went through. You know, those dogs are like my family.
I know that was
I
stressful.
could use a cigarette, man. You know, at least. And you guys didn't want to help me out then, man.
What?
You know, there's a whole story there. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I mean, I don't think you care anyways, but
No, I care deeply about this.
I know you care for the story, but
Yeah.
not about the stuff I went through to get there, but
Well, that's part of the
that's
story,
all
isn't
that's
it?
the point, man.
Why don't you tell me about the stuff you went
I
through?
really, really care for those dogs, man. And my mom, but she's something else, man. I wish I wouldn't snap it. Dealt with it for years and years and years and years. I should have just sucked it up again. But I didn't, man. You know, you backed me into a corner and I wish I would have just stopped, man, 'cause I'm brighter than that.
What were you dealing with, brother?
A lot of shit, man.
Can you tell me something in particular?
Well, I don't know, man. Listen, a lot of shit, bro, from someone who's supposed to love you, ain't supposed to be your mom, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I went for years and years trying to please her, trying to make her happy. I begged, I pleaded. I did everything before that. And see what I got ready for it. I prayed and I prayed for years.
She pretty demanding.
That's not even a word for it, man.
What is the word?
That's all I can think.
It sounds like you put a lot of effort into trying to make it work.
Yeah, I didn't even know why they. That was a waste of time.
How'd you try to make it work?
I did everything, man.
What's that?
Everything I could, I tried it. It didn't work, and
Is that your public with her?
it was our apartment. I'm not on the lease, so they're about to throw me out.
Leroy is right about one thing. His relationship with his mother had been deeply troubled for years. According to investigators, the home was marked by ongoing abuse and financial exploitation, with Ernestina reportedly living in constant fear that Leroy was trying to take control of her Social Security and caregiving checks. But on the other hand, detectives also recognize how vulnerable Ernestina truly was. At 69 years old, she was physically fragile, suffered from mobility issues, and relied heavily on daily prescription medication and assistance. Because of her condition, investigators initially do not rule out the possibility that some of the accusations she made against Leroy may have been exaggerated or unreliable. But as the questioning goes on, detectives begin to realize that the most troubled person in that apartment may have actually been Leroy, not Ernestina. And if you love watching psychopaths like Leroy get busted, subscribe. That's literally all we do here.
Nah, I wouldn't believe me if it didn't happen to me, bro. So I don't blame you. If I say it, I spit the story so many times, bro. I'm a 4.0 student in college, computer science. The president spits 15 times straight. I went and I got my head checked twice, man. Said I'm clear, I'm good. No one believes me, eh? It's all good, eh? You know, it happened to me, I still don't believe it, bro. I still can't make sense of it. Most of it's lies anyways, you never get them to admit the truth, you know what I mean?
Who's lying?
I don't know, man. I don't know who they are, what they are, I don't know. Man, witches, I don't know what you call them, people who are giving their life to darkness, you know. My family, I come from a family of witches, my grandma, my aunts, my mom. It's not something you talk about, really. It's a secret. You can't talk about it. From what I know, I don't know how it works, but I got drugged right in the middle of that shit. I got out of prison, man, about 9 years ago. I didn't believe in God and the devil. I didn't give a shit about either one of them. I thought God was something told you to make you do better, and the devil was someone they blamed when they couldn't man up to their own shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they're real, eh? Real like me and you. And I don't know if I was promised or... I've heard so many lies, dude. I don't know what's the truth no more. All they do is lie. You know what I mean? The people, it just sucks, bro. It sucks, man. No one's had to deal with this. There's no book on how to deal with it.
When you say you were promised, what does that mean?
If I know, promise to Satan.
Like by
Promise.
your family?
My mom, yeah.
How did you find out about that?
It's just shit you gotta learn from other witches, you know, that ain't into it and shit. You gotta talk to them, ask them questions, you know, and then you're still just guessing, really, because...
What does it mean if you're promised to say, like if your mom promised to say?
I guess you're supposed to be this evil person, you know? The rules are, I don't know, I got a couple of rules. Never do nice for nobody, you know, some stupid shit they go by.
Mm-hmm. You had those rules?
Nah, but I've heard them.
Okay.
I don't believe in that shit.
Of the
I
witches?
despise evil, bro. I mean, what I did was a bad thing, and I can't ever take that back. Only God's the judge. And I believe in that with all my heart, but it just wasn't there that day, eh?
What Leroy is describing is actually a severe psychiatric condition that had gone largely untreated: paranoid schizophrenia, worsened by his sporadic use of methamphetamine. According to investigators, the condition caused him to experience hallucinations and intense delusions, something that may explain why Leroy repeatedly claims that his mother had promised her soul to Satan. But the world rarely saw this side of Leroy. To hide his psychological decline and inability to properly function in society, he reportedly built an elaborate false image of himself. To others, Leroy portrayed himself as a brilliant 4.0 GPA computer science student who had made the university president's list 15 consecutive times. He also claimed to have spent 8 years working as a professional actor, supposedly appearing in dozens of commercials and film productions. But behind those grand stories was a far different reality, one which was marked by financial dependence and an escalating pattern of terror directed at his own mother.
What happened on that day?
snap, man. I had enough of bullshit lies. Secrets behind my back. You know, they tell you one thing, but behind your back is this and that. And all I do is cook, clean, laundry, cook 3 meals a day. You know, there's a things you should do, make you look bad, you know, because I'm living at the house. I can't even get a job because some people do. I had to quit 3 of my jobs. I know, trust me, if it didn't happen to me, I wouldn't believe it, bro, but I don't know how they get so much influence or what they do, but it's a really nightmare, bro.
And these are the dark.
I don't know who the are, bro. I don't know if it's I don't know, man. Like I said, I can't explain it, bro. I don't know what it is. It's not the dark people. I mean, you've read the Bible, right? You know 99% of the people are going to hell. You know that, right?
I know a lot of
In the world, in the earth. Yeah, not many of us are getting into heaven, boss. Probably not me either, you know what I mean? But I don't know how it works, man. It's not like everybody at work, but like the crew I work with at Smith's, they had like 4 or 5 cats, you know. As a matter of fact, I want to ask for a death sentence, eh? Special case, I want to pay life for life.
Tell us what happened.
But, you know, I would like to, eh? I want to die. Not for my sentence, eh?
So what happened then?
Because I believe that an eye for an eye. Happened what? What time? I can tell you a million stories, man.
What happened? What happened to your mom?
My last 17 years, she's been trying to get the schools to kill me, eh? These gangsters who run boot camp.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let me tell you how that happened. Well, she picks me up from Lubbock. And, you know, I want to come home. I've never had problems with her, dude. She's always been my best friend, my come to, you know, always be around. This is when it's 17 years ago. And, okay, I can't explain it, guys. Like I'm saying, man, I don't know what happened, but ever since that shit happened, I started looking for the Lord. Dude, my life's, first my family, my friends, you know, started just like treating me like shit, disowning me. And I never ratted on nobody. I come from the hood, from gangs, you know, doing time. I walk the yard without clicking up, because I'm from Roswell, grew up in boot camp. If you don't click up, they make you lock it up, eh? You can't just walk the line. I had to walk the line, eh? Never had a problem in the hood. All of a sudden I get to boot camp. Never snitched on nobody. I did drugs, but I always paid my debts. Right when we pull up, man, there's like 3 carloads of autos waiting for me. And I already know.
Is this when you got back from Lubbock?
Yeah.
17 years
Yeah,
ago?
17 years ago. All these autos are waiting for me, eh? I have no idea why. I did nothing to no one. I don't even know them. For the first 2 years, I think it's a gang thing, man. And it's well connected, you know? Everywhere I go, there's someone trying to set me up with my cousins, you know, people I used to roll with. My mom's constantly doing it, man. I don't know where's times, bro, like on your birthday, on Christmas, you know, like times you're supposed to.
How'd you find out that your mom was
She
involved?
told me.
Oh, she told you.
She told me, now, they're not after you no more. Bullshit, you know what I mean? To let you get your guard down. Bro, I don't even know who that lady is. I didn't even know she was a witch till 3 years ago. And she was saying that my grandma was one. Well, you know, that's just a generation where, you know, passed down. I don't know where I read about it.
Did she tell you?
Like I said, they ain't gonna tell you, man.
Did she tell you that she was a witch?
Someone did. She didn't tell me herself. She'll deny it. She says she loves Jesus. She worships God. But she can't tell you a verse in the Bible. Nothing. You know, she reads the Bible every day.
Who told you that she was?
I can't remember. Let me see. Who told me she was a witch? I think it was some chick I used to know that used to come by and kick it. I don't really know her, but she come by and, you know, score some or whatever.
Her name?
She was a witch too. No, I don't remember her name. She was a youngster. She used to drive a SUV.
The story Leroy keeps referring to actually traces back to 2012, exactly 13 years before the murder of his mother. In 2012, Leroy was loosely connected to a major federal racketeering investigation in Las Lunas, involving the violent Sindicato de Nuevo Mexico prison gang. Leroy had been close friends with a small-time drug dealer named Adrian Burns, who was later assaulted and killed by gang members over an unpaid debt. After Burns disappeared, Leroy and another associate went looking for him, but during the search they unexpectedly encountered the suspected killers at a local store, an encounter that seemingly left a permanent psychological impact on him. According to investigators, Leroy's mental state began to worsen afterward. What started as a real fear of gang violence eventually evolved into paranoid delusions, with him becoming convinced that his own mother was a witch working with gangs and hired killers to stalk, harass, and ultimately murder him.
Did you ever get to the bottom of it? So you had said a life for a life. Can you talk to me more about that?
Yeah, I want the death penalty for my crime. That's what I want to do. Will they allow me to do that?
I mean, there isn't a death penalty in this.
I know, but I want a special occasion, a section.
Talk to me about what happened.
What do you mean what happened?
You said for your crime. What did you do? Help me to understand.
I couldn't do it, eh? Even all the shit she's done to me, I couldn't do it, eh? I couldn't treat her like trash, eh? The way we did her old man, Angel. In that freezer, eh? And put her in the dump somewhere. I couldn't do that to her, eh? Like she was trash after all that shit she's done to me. Yeah, there's another vault though. Her old man's in the dump somewhere, about the treehouse apartments. Put him in bags, up and threw him away like trash, eh?
You couldn't do that to Mom?
You, though. You not. Yeah, I killed him. Because they were, you know, trying to set me up. I walked in his room and I shot him. Pop, pop! And I put the gun down. I told her to call the police, eh?
Were they living together?
I thought he got in that Camaro. That was his.
That used to be his car?
Pop, pop! I had to put the gun down. I said, turn me in, eh? Because I was going to kill her too for that shit. I couldn't. And, you think I could have a smoke, man? Would that be alright if I had a cigarette?
I think we can have a cigarette here in a little bit.
Alright, so check this out. That's alright?
I think that'll be alright.
Alright, so she says no, eh? It's called what did she say? What did he say it was? She used power of suggestion. She's got some crazy shit, dude. She tells me, no, I need you out here. Next thing I know, we're looking around for something to come up with, eh? Get rid of. I never got rid of a body. But that's my mom. I'll do it. You know what I mean? Whatever she says.
So as far as
I wish I would have done that, eh?
As far as Angel goes, or so was it Jose or Angel? I know it's.
I can't remember. It was Angel Jose or Jose Angel.
Jose Angel, but Jose Angel. Where I know it was in that apartment, the treehouse, but like where was he? When
He was in bed.
He was he asleep?
I don't know. He was. So I shot him the first time and he woke up. I don't know. I felt really bad about that, eh? When I did that. I just had nightmares about that shit.
Where was your mom when this happened?
Right there.
In bed with him?
She was in the living room, but she came in about the second time I shot him. She goes, what did you do? And I turned around and I pointed a gun at her and I was like, it should be you too, eh? I was like, call the cops. I threw a gun down. I said, call the cops, eh? She's like, I can't have you in prison. I need you. I don't know why. I told her to call the cops, eh? She wanted to hide the body. That's probably why I sold my soul to Satan. You know what I mean? Who knows?
How long did it?
All I know is God wouldn't talk to me, eh?
How long did it take to get rid of Jose?
No, not long, eh? Pretty quick.
How many
It was
times?
pretty quick. I've never done that before, but it seemed fast to me.
And where did you put him?
I'm not a pro, and I was in the trash can. That big old dumpster right behind apartment number 605. They got two of them.
All at once?
Threw them in there like, you know, people were looking through trash for stuff. I thought for sure someone would find him, man.
Ernestina was not Leroy's first victim. According to his confession, the first person he killed was Ernestina's boyfriend, a man known as Angel, and he alleges that his own mother helped him carry it out. Unfortunately, that is true. The killing reportedly happened back in 2012 after Leroy became convinced that Angel and his associates were plotting against him. Once consumed by that paranoia, he confided in his mother, and the two of them then shot and killed Angel before disposing of his remains in a local landfill. To detectives, the confession paints a deeply disturbing picture, one suggesting a household where paranoia, violence, and even the disposal of bodies had become disturbingly normalized over the years.
What'd you do to her before that?
She woke up talking some shit about this and that. Lies, dude. Straight lies all the time. You know, like I'm a stupid kid. Like I don't know any better, you know? I put up with all that shit because I loved her, and I prayed and I just wanted it to change.
What lies?
The next day, you know, the neighbors that live in the first apartment, there's like 5 of them, they're all youngsters, eh?
Uh-huh.
Caught them out there whispering, saying some shit, eh? Already trying to set me up for the next fall. You know, they're trying to get me for a minute, bro. I can't walk the line, eh? I gotta do all my time and lock up by myself. The rest of my life, I'm gonna sit in the room by myself, eh? Unless you guys give me the death penalty.
So about 3 weeks ago this happened.
I don't remember, yeah.
Did you, what did you do?
My arm. Like that.
Which arm?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I just.
How long did you hold her?
For a little while. It took a long time, man. It's not like you think.
It took a long time. How come you held her so long?
Huh?
Why did you hold her so long?
Why do you ask questions like, you know why? To kill her, right?
You want you kind of made that decision and I had to stop.
She wouldn't stop him. I begged her, I pleaded with her 17 years. It wasn't 17 years. It was 13 years when we killed her boyfriend.
13 years ago that happened?
No, 13 years into this shit.
Oh,
These dudes have been after me. And I woke up one day and made me keep on. That's when I shot him. I was going to shoot her too, and I couldn't.
And this is like 4 years ago then?
3-4 years ago.
4 years ago? Where did this happen?
Treehouse apartment 605.
Treehouse apartment. Was he on the lease over there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When did you decide that you were going to do that?
I didn't think about it, man. It just happened. That morning she started lying to me. You know, saying shit, man, you know? Like that. You know, it's unappreciative, dude. No matter what, I could have walked a million miles for it. I would have got the same outcome, you know what I mean? Smile on my face. Kill me behind my back. Shit. So that's it, eh? She wanted me to put that, phone case I ordered for her on Amazon. You know that front protector piece?
Yeah. Like the little plastic piece?
Yeah. She's like, come on, put this on. I can't do it. You know, do this, do that. And it's just cool. Like I say, you're supposed to do shit for your mom, but your mom's supposed to be your mom, man. You know? Not all that two-faced shit behind your back.
What triggered Leroy's outburst was something strikingly minor. Ernestina had simply asked him to help apply a screen protector she had ordered from Amazon. But due to his severe paranoid schizophrenia, Leroy allegedly misinterpreted the request as a threat. He became convinced the phone itself was a tracking device planted by what he believed was her witch coven to coordinate a hit through local gang members. In response, he ultimately carried out what he claims to have resisted for years.
Earlier you had said that you held on for a long time to kill
No,
her.
it seemed like a long time. I don't know. I've never done that before, so.
Seemed like a long time. Could you have stopped?
I thought about that, man. After it was done, I thought, man, maybe I could have stopped and brought her back, and maybe she would have snapped. She would have snapped still, I bet you money. I thought about it after. I didn't think about it during. During it, I was just like, why couldn't you just leave me alone, man? What did I ever do to you, man? So I love you, do everything I could for you. I don't know, I said some other shit too, but
That's not the first time you killed your mom.
that's the first time.
How come, what happened in
She's a
2023?
liar about that shit.
So she lied about you,
All the time, dude. She's a narcissist, dude.
but then today you her for real?
Yeah.
But she was lying then?
She lies all the time, bro. All the time. She said I used to steal her money. And what else did she say? She even told some dude I stick one time. All that shit was lies, bro. Straight lies. God upstairs will say, you know what I mean? He's the judge, man. If I'm gonna hide anything, it's gonna be from him. He already knows. I got nothing to hide from you guys or anybody, you know what I mean? I'm a man, dude. I can admit to whatever I do. It's still bugging me. I don't even want to see her, you know? I love her, hey? I don't care what nobody says. I'll always love her, but... Man, that's messed up, man. I wish I didn't do that.
Do you think it was wrong what she did?
Nah, it was wrong. There's only one judge, that's God. I should let him judge, eh? But no matter what she's done, I should have done that, eh? But 17 years, every single day, you know what I'm saying? Bullshit. She's the one who raised me, eh? She knows how it is. She should have died a long time ago. If I was back in my gangbanging days, you know what I mean? You see the shit people killing their parents for? Crazy shit, bro.
For months, Leroy avoided suspicion by continuing to pay bills. At one point, he even contacted a state healthcare services agency, where he acted as his mother's paid caregiver and demanded payment for his caregiving hours, all to maintain the illusion that Ernestina was still alive. But despite all of that, it all came crashing down on him. As the case moved forward with first-degree murder charges against Leroy, his rapidly deteriorating mental state became impossible to ignore. By January 2026, forensic psychiatrists ruled him incompetent to stand trial, diagnosing him with severe paranoid schizophrenia and concluding that he was unable to understand the legal proceedings against him. The prosecution was ultimately suspended, and Leroy was committed to a state psychiatric facility for treatment and competency restoration. However, prosecutors made it clear that if he is ever found competent again, they intend to resume the murder case, while also continuing to investigate his disturbing claims surrounding Angel's disappearance. We hope you enjoyed today's video. 80% of our viewers aren't subscribed, so if this is the kind of content you come back for, just hit subscribe. It's the single biggest thing you can do to support the channel. If you want to keep watching more, check out one of the most intense cases we've ever covered right here, or catch up on our latest upload right here.